Spartan Survival Elite Course is a 7-day course run on a Scottish island, which is a non-disclosed location. It's designed to test people's mental and physical abilities, challenge them outside their comfort zones.
It's not as cold as I thought it would do.
Now the sleeping systems that you've got are good to -20. Right? That doesn't stop you feeling a little bit cold at -20. Believe me, you're cold. When it gets down to 0, you can feel a little bit of cold.
Each course candidate is issued with a GPS tracker which has an SOS button. If they get into any problems, they press that. That comes directly through to our communication system, which is lifetime. We then go out and visit, assess the situation, decide whether that person wants pulling from the course, extra training putting into them, drying out, putting back out there, or there's an injury and we need to deal with that situation as it arises.
For any contact with the outside world, is it a GPS tracker with an SOS button on? So if you don't feel well, you feel sick, you feel hot, you start shaking, you stop shaking, which is the most important thing. You get far too wet and you just can't do anything about yourself, right? And you think, I'm having a problem here, it's going to be a problem. Don't hesitate to press that button, because if you get wet and can't get a fire going and get you dry and get you warm again, you're going to have a problem.
All communications are taken away from the candidates. There are no mobile phones allowed. There are no electronic devices. There are no watches. So they need to get used to working within the daylight parameters.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody? I will be strip searching you before you go out on the island.
Overlap it, yes, that's it, perfect.
Within the first 2 days, my team and I instruct them in shelter building. We instruct them in different shelters for different environments. We teach them how to make fire. We teach them how to filtrate and purify their water source. We also teach them how to forage and catch their own food and prepare their own food. Spartan Survival supply all the equipment for the candidates. They have all military equipment. It's all tried and tested. They don't bring any of their own survival equipment. Knives, axes, swords, fishing kit, sleeping systems. When we drive candidates out to their locations on the island, they're taken one at a time, dropped off, given an area to work in. They then find their own ideal surroundings, and I expect them to then initially put a shelter up. The first priority is to get a shelter together. What I expect from them over the course of the week is to develop their environment. So I don't want the shelter to be the same on day 1 than it is in day 5. I need them to survive and progress through the course, make their environment a more comfortable environment to live in. The Elite Survival course is not an easy course. It takes people out of their cosy environments and puts them into a challenging environment that they're not used to. The weather can be austere, the environment can be very, very difficult. Part of the equipment I give the candidates is a video camera, and they're requested to do a blog at the end of every day and to log their wins, their losses, their emotions, what they're going to do tomorrow to make their environment better and get more wins. There were some guys that excelled on this course, and there were some that needed more help than others. We're there to give the help, we're there to give the full experience for people to develop. There were some people that gained so much from it, they want to come back on another course and do it for longer.
Hello, it's Tuesday on the island. Wind for today, fire going, boom. Yesterday wasn't so great with the fire. Also eating plenty of crab, so that's good. Plan for tomorrow to improve is probably go and find something other than crab, because I'm fed up of eating crab every day, or limpets. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Feeling pretty good today. Yesterday was a bit meh. Yeah, I've not had a really proper fire. Now this is really good. I'm happy with this, so that's good. So yeah, I think feeling pretty good. Learning that, you know, you've got to persevere with things like this. You know, shelters won't be great straight away. Close the drain. Shelters won't be great straight away. I changed my shelter the first night I was here because there was water coming in. You know, you've got to keep on improving. You know, you don't want to get wet, but equally you haven't got much to work with. So yeah, I'll just show you around the camp a little bit. So this is where I'm sleeping. Very small. I'm 6'2", and that's not great. Drying my clothes. Bit of stuff. I'll show you you can see the crabs. I'll show you that tomorrow. Yeah, generally pretty good.
So, wins I've had today. I am glad that I am back out again. Back out sleeping in a hole under a tree. The rain's coming quite a bit, and I'm sure it's going to come in quite a bit more tonight, so that's going to be interesting. Try not to get absolutely drenched. Feeling pretty pissed off, but a good pissed off. I'm glad that I'm here, so that's a win, I guess, as well.
All candidates surprised me in various different ways. They excelled at some things, some excelled more than others, particularly Oliver, who absolutely loved his experience. Roy didn't want to come off the island. Vince was well out of his comfort zone, but absolutely excelled and pushed himself to his limit. So all the candidates did very, very well. I'm proud of all three of them.
So today's Wednesday. Yeah, wins for today. Huge fire. Boom. So caught some found some birch bark, kind of on the way up to sort of the little path I've been walking. Then I crossed over the river over to the lock, and then kind of just had a walk around really. Caught plenty of crab again, which is always good. Dinner's done. Crab. Boom. Probably just needs a bit more on the fire actually. So low points today, a bit bored really, to be honest with you. You know, it's only so much foraging you can do. So yeah, plan for tomorrow, last day. So just maybe do a bit more walking, see what's around there, etc. Feeling pretty good actually. You know, one more day after today, and then home time. Learning, you know, you can do whatever you put your mind to it. You know, you've just got to stick at it, and you know, got to keep on going, really.
I don't feel like I've had too many low points today. It's actually been fairly different from yesterday. I think maybe low point was being a bit wet this morning, waking up, but other than that, today drying out, going down to the beach, collecting wood, creating a fire, as you can see, it's still roaring. So yeah, it's been good, and I think that definitely learnt that I am an overthinker. I overthink everything in daily life. Everything I do, I completely overthink, and whilst in some cases that's a good thing, in this case here, if you overthink, you can't get a fire going. If you overthink, you're not going to get anything to eat. If you overthink, you're not going to get your shelter up. So yeah, I think that something in this case is try not to overthink as much and just get on and do what's necessary. So yeah, that's it, and hopefully I have a good night sleep and a dry night's sleep.
The next Spartan Elite course will be held in February. There's another one after that in April, and they're run every 2 months at the moment. And that can be booked on our website, spartansurvival.co.uk. Go to courses, book on which course, which day you want to go on, and it will take you through there. It's quite simple.